What if I tell you we are gonna witness a single person unicorn in the future? Yes, a single person unicorn. Not big tech firms, not edtech giants, but a single person unicorn. Guys, this is the power of creator economy. Okay, so let's talk about the history of economies which existed earlier and then get back to our main concept. The first one is industrial economy. So around 100 years ago, there existed the era of industrial economy. Yes, the industrial economy, the economy which was more concerned with the activities such as manufacturing, production, infrastructure, factories, basically for the goods which are intended for the market. And people could earn their living by working in those factories, workshops, manufacturing hubs, and that work was mostly a labor work. This continued for so long, but as the World War I took place, as the World War II took place, and by the time of 1950s, the paradigm shift happened and the globalization started to spread its leg, due to which a wide variety of stuff was accessible coming from each and every corner of the world. Here, the various big businesses emerged, and in order to make tons of money, started a huge amount of marketing. They started to creating FOMO, and ultimately they induced a consumerist attitude in the minds of people. People started to earn more income by doing their job, by performing services for the others, but also spend more than needed, buy more than needed in order to sustain in such status-driven society, which gave rise to the consumer economy. So the consumer economy is the economy where people tend to spend more, buy more than they actually need in order to compete with their peers, in order to compete with their colleagues in the status game. And then came the era of creative economy. By the time of 1990s, as the revolutionary internet stepped in, various businesses shifted to its digitization phase. And as the internet was getting more and more evolved by the time passes, the people also started to come on the internet. People also started to spend time, consume information, consume content, and hence gradually they also started to recognize about the true potential of artists, true potential of creators, innovators, and hence in order to make money, businesses also started to value the concepts like design, audio content, video content, writing, and thus artists, creators, innovators started to get value, started to get recognized. Well, not really. Despite the term creative economy can make us believe that the era of creative economy was an artistic centered era, but in real it was nothing but a mere upgradation of consumer economy. Yes, it was still aiming at making people buy more, making people spend more, generating a more consumerist attitude in the minds of people, status driven game, etc. But this time with the help of artists, with the help of art, making injustice with the artists, making injustice with the art, and hence the creative economy and the creator economy is the different thing. As the tech revolution happened in early 2000s and the platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, Google, MySpace emerged and provided their services for the people free, people really loved that. People started to spend more time on the internet, people started to spend more and more time on such platforms for getting information, for consuming content, for networking, for just passing the time. And here the creator economy came into the picture. On the one side, where the consumer economy or the creative economy was focusing on just making people buy more, making people spend more, or generating a more consumerist attitude in the minds of people. The other side was the creator economy, which focused more on making the people engage, making the people participate, giving them a feeling of importance, and then selling them the products. As a result of which, various artists like writers, musicians, painters, actors emerged. They also started to get more recognition, more fans, more audience, and hence they established them as a personal brand. And as this used to happen, monetizing on the creativity, monetizing on the talent, and monetizing on the content became much more easier. It was a time around which the international creators like Pewdiepie, MKBHD, and the Indian creator companies like AIB, TVF emerged and established them as a personal brand. And not just the professional ones, but the raw ones too, like mrbeast. Bhuvan Bam, CarryMinati, who had nothing but a laptop or a mobile, came on such platforms, uploaded content, and by the time passed, established themselves as a personal brand. Moreover, due to such a huge amount of following, companies started to reach them. Companies started to reach them for promoting products, for making brand deals which matched with the creator's content, giving rise to the brand integrated content, the result of which the creators started to make tons and tons of money and were started to getting recognized as new age entrepreneurs. But you know what, guys, each and everything was good. Like, creators were creating the content, consumers were consuming the content, brand deals were happening, sponsorships were happening, integration was happening, each and everything was good. But then COVID happened. As the COVID came, the whole world was stuck at their home and had nothing much to do instead of consuming content. So people started to spend more and more time on the platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and started to consume more and more content than they used to before, and the result of which this industry once again got a boom. At that time, most of the businesses shut down. Lot of people lost their jobs. Lot of people lost their livelihoods. But the creators creating the content was still going on. EdTech got a boom, infotainment got a boom, finance got a boom, and this industry skyrocketed, making it a $104 billion industry. And you know what? If this continues to be, which I guess of course going to, then who knows? Who knows? We might even witness a single person unicorn in the future, which doesn't seem to be impossible. Okay guys, this was all about creator economy. But you know what? The one thing which is going to play a very crucial role in the creator economy is NFT. Yes, click here to know what I'm talking about. And I'm really looking forward to know your views on the creator economy. So make sure you comment down your views and I'll meet you there. Bye.